text and then some presentation. So class, those of you who were present in yesterday's class, would you jog me on what we discussed yesterday? Anyone?
Graph traversal.
Graph traversal. Okay.
Depth search traversal, breadth search traversal.
Breadth first and then
Depth for search, breadth for search. Sorry.
okay. So
Two places for
yes. Okay. Chandan Mishra, were you there in the last class yesterday? I do look at your attendance every day, but sometimes I do not recall. So Chandan, present in the last class.
Yes, sir.
So what do you remember from last class? के सम्झनुहुन्छ? Why is this not opening? Because graphs. Okay, discard. Yes. Chandan, nothing from last class?
हजुर सर मेरो रेकर्डिङ हेर्नु पर्ने थियो मैले हेरिनँ क्या हिजो
अनि हिजो क्लासमा आउनु भएको थिएन?
क्लासमा आएको त थिएँ तर इन्टरनेट त्यस्तै भइरहेको थियो
Okay, I hope that is true and thank you for letting us know and not keeping us hanging for your voice. Samarpan? Samarpan?
हजुर सर
हिजो हुनुहुन्थ्यो क्लासमा?
थिएन सर
रेकर्डिङ हेर्नुभयो?
हजुर
अनि के पढिएको थियो त हिजो क्लासमा हामीले?
रेकर्डिङ हेरेको छैन सर
ए रेकर्डिङ हेरेको छैन ल हेर्नु होला. Okay, so no problem. Today we'll be concluding this graph. So graph concept is done, application of graph is done, a basic requirement contract for the sake of our concept is done, and representation is also done. So we are here and we've already started the traversal, this basic graph algorithms for traversal and topological sorting. So I'll start with I'll start this again. So let me start from graph traversal and so yeah. In any case, while we make use of the graph data structures, we've already seen how it can be used in a road network, how it can be used in the pipeline sort of thing, and then how it can be used in different activity diagram, maybe in project management to make some sort of calculations. So to do that, there are certain operations that's required, right? That's required to be done, such as searching, such as adding and deleting. So to help those and to also enable those, we need graph traversals. Many graph problems involve finding all nodes, something such as finding all the nodes, something such as finding the shortest path, something such as finding some and then editing some and removing some. A graph traversal algorithm may be able to reach the same node by several different paths from the starting. So this one, it talks about why it's necessary, and this one talks about how we could do it. So let me just yeah, this one. So if you consider this graph on the screen, on the screen, there is no one cycle. But if we traverse through this, and if we do not have any kind of a any kind of a mechanism or any kind of some thing that keeps record, that keeps records of these what nodes are visited, what nodes are not visited, our code, or we might all go on forever, right? So this slide here, it says that A graph traversal algorithm may be able to reach the same node by several different paths. Yeah, we already know that. In the case of both undirected and directed graph, we've seen how that's possible. So a graph traversal algorithm must mark. So and also by after we end this class, by the end of the class, we'll be talking your attendance. And since you are 30 of you here, so please make note of attendance. We'll discuss that after we finish the chapter. So if you have been wanting to know, today is the day. So a graph traversal algorithm must mark each node. So basically you must remember the nodes that you have visited, right? And so to do so, it has said that you make use of a Boolean flag in each node. Maybe you if there are 8 nodes, and then you could use an array. You could use an array, and you could set and then you could save some Boolean flags such as 0 and 1 in the array, 0 and 1 in the array, so that you remember the nodes that you have visited. And we'll see how it has been done while we look the problem for topological sort. In this, there are plenty examples today. Yesterday's class there was no question, and then there was a little less participation. So let me just. So then depth first search. So this is a graph, right? We all know this, and this looks like a directed graph, and this one looks like a acyclic directed acyclic graph because there is no one cycle. There is no one cycle yet. So in this graph, there are so a depth first search would be something that would explore one possible path as far as possible. One possible path as far as possible. If it starts here and then it goes on to this path, and it will keep on exploring this path till it reaches the end, or only then it is going to consider the other paths. That is breadth first search, and so that is depth first search, going to the depth until you reach the end as far as possible. And then breadth first search, however, is the exploring of successor, right? It explores both the path, and then it explores both the path, only then it's going to go to the successor. So there is this basic GIF that I saved from Wikipedia. So this is Wikipedia. So this is a breadth first search. Note that the gray, this background, this means that is to be looked after finishing this level. So it comes here, search, traverses over these one, and you can see this is BFS, and for DFS, depth first search, you go to the depth first. If it were a breadth first search, it would add 1, 2, 5, and then 9. Only then it would add 3, 6, 8, and 10, and then these items here, these nodes. So for a depth first search, the basic idea here to solve this problem of a breadth first search, or to do this search, is that you start with some node, you mark, you visit node start and mark start as reached. So when you visit this node start, you mark this as reached. So basically that's one mechanism to know where you are, the ones that have been already explored. For each unreached successor, okay, for each unreached successor, so if we are here, what it does is that it traverses the graph in depth first order starting at node W. So it says that first it goes through all of these successors, and since it is a recursive algorithm, you could see how it's calling itself inside this in step 2.1. Iteratively, node stack means that there is this stack which contains the nodes, and then the stack is being used. The stack is being used to implement the depth first search. Similarly, with breadth first search, we visit the nodes in increasing orders of the number of edges on the shortest path between each node and the start node. So basically an iterative algorithm for breadth first search. Yes. Cool. No problem. Okay. So we'll see how we'll see one example while we do topological ordering. We'll see that how stack has been used to to make record of what node has been visited. So in breadth first search, in this iterative algorithm, it makes use of a node queue, which contains only node start, and it has marked start as reached. Until node queue is empty, it repeats these. So basically, if you, and I am sure that all of you are able to go through this on your own, try to understand the gist, and then if not, you may get back to me at any moment, but we'll see. We'll even go through the details of this. So topological sort or topological ordering of a directed graph is a list of nodes such that for each node, all successors of that node comes after it in the list. So there is this list, right? Topological ordering ma graph ma bhayeko nodeharuko list huncha. So the order and the rule that needs is that we need to take care of one thing, that successor node चाहिँ त्यो node भन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ आउनु भएन. It only should come after. It should only come in order after there. So let's consider this one here, and okay, so Creason, are you in the class? Creason? 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 All right, not to waste our precious time. Okay, Samartma. Let's learn topological sort, but for that I require you to unmute your mic. Samartma. Suraj. 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 All right, Janice, I know that your mic's working, so let's.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please pick a node for me. Pick a node.
Pick a node from these nodes.
Yeah, pick one node which has
5
in degree 0. Okay, yes, that it has in degree 0. Right? You understand what in degree means, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you pick up 5, so topological sorting or the ordering of topological order, what do we need to make sure is that successor come after that node in the list. Okay, so let's create this list. This list start with 5. So what comes after 5 in this graph? What are the successors of 5?
2 and 0.
2 and 0. What are the successors of 2 and 0?
0, none, and 2, 3.
So 0, null, and 2, 3. What is the successor of 3?
1.
1. Okay. And then what is the successor of 1?
None, 0.
Which node do you think is missing from this list or order?
Sir?
Which node do you think is missing from this graph in this list? From the graph in the list?
Which node is missing?
Yes.
4.
4. So can I place 4 here?
No.
Why not?
So because it's not the successor of 1.
Because it's not the successor of 1. So only successors matra rakhnu parne ho?
I think so.
Or is there any other? So do read this line here once.
Topological ordering of directed graph is a list of nodes such that for each node, all successor of node comes after this list. Yes, all successors should come after this.
Okay, so all successors should come after. All successors should come after, right? But 0 is the predecessor of 4 and 1 is also the predecessor. Sorry, 0 and 1 are the successors of 4, right?
Yes, sir.
So can I write 4 there? 4 त्यहाँ लेख्न मिल्छ?
If 0, then yes.
So see, 0 the successor हो, right? 4 को 1
Yes,
पनि
sir.
successor हो. So successor लाई राख्न मिल्दैन भनेर भनिएको छ लिस्टमा. Okay, successor of that node, successor of any one node will only come after it भनेर भनिएको छ है. So then successor 4 यता राख्न मिल्दैन, उसको successor भन्दा अगाडि राख्नुपर्छ 4 लाई. That is anywhere here. You can put it here 4, or you can even put the 4 here. So now let's see. So these are, so basically हामीले के गर्नुपर्छ भने टोपोलोजिकल अर्डरिङमा in degree 0 भएकोलाई फर्स्टमा राख्नुपर्छ. Okay, it'll keep us. So that is one method. We put the nodes that has in degree 0 at the start of the list, and then we explore the successors, but we need to make sure that the successors do not come before any node. So 2 is fine, 0 is fine, 3 is fine as well, and then 1 is fine as well. So check out this one. 1. Can I write 1 here in this position?
No, sir.
No, because actually 3 is the successor. So 3 is the predecessor, right? And 1 is the successor.
Yes.
So it needs to come. So there is one other way. There is one other way in which we can represent this topological order of the given graph. Suresh Bhattarai, could you tell me what the other next अर्को एउटा पनि method छ, or this is one list, and what is the other possible list of topological ordering of this graph?
हजुर सर,
टोपोलोजिकल अर्डर भनेको बुझ्नुभयो?
टोपोलोजिकल अर्डर बुझेपछि सर नेट अलि त्यो छ सर, राम्ररी बुझाएको छैन.
म भन्छु फेरि सुन्नु है त.
हुन्छ.
कुनै पनि नोड छ है, त्यसपछिको पोजिसनहरुमा त्यसको सक्सेसर मात्र आउनुपर्छ, प्रिडिसेसर आउन पाइदैन भन्ने कुरा हो. ओके, आउन राख्न मिल्दैन भन्ने त्यसको रुल छ है त. ओके, सो एउटा नोड पिक गर्नुस्. Pick one node.
4.
Oh, okay. If you pick up 4, what are the successors of 4?
0 and 1.
0 and 1. What is the successor of 0?
0 छैन.
What is the successor of 1?
1 को पनि छैन.
Okay. So what to do next? के गर्नुपर्छ भने अर्को एउटा नोड पिक गर्नुस्.
एउटा 5.
So 5 लाई पिक गर्नु भयो भने चाहिँ अब यो 5 लाई यहाँ राख्न मिल्दैन, किनभने 5 इज अ प्रिडिसेसर, राइट? 0 त 5 को सक्सेसर हो नि, हो? त्यो कारणले 5 will be here. Okay, what are the successors of 5?
0 र 2
0 is already here. 2 लेख्नु पर्यो. 2 को successor के हो?
3
3 को successor के हो?
1
1 त यहाँ छ already. So 1 लाई हामीले यहाँ राख्न मिल्दैन. 3 चाहिँ at least 1 को अगाडि चाहिँ राख्नुपर्छ. Okay.
okay
So 3, 1 is fine. 2 will come after 5 and before this one. Okay. So this would be one other possible order. Right. So we topological order कस्तो हुन्छ भनेर बुझ्यौ हामीले. So it's only possible for a acyclic graph. Acyclic graph is the one which do not have a one cycle नभएको. So it's only possible in a acyclic graph. Cyclic graph मा चाहिँ has no possible topological order because in order नै it's not अब त्यो clear हुँदैन. So the idea here for topological sort would be in degree चाहिँ in degree 0 भएको item 0 सुरुमा राखे पनि भयो, but here it has implemented this algorithm in it has represented the idea. This is in degree of any, if there is a node V, the in degree has been denoted by this. Whenever we add a node to node list, we decrement this for all of its successor भनेर भनिएको छ. And so we'll see topological sort. Here it has made use of a node queue in the algorithm, but we are going to make use of a node stack. So there is this photograph I got from Google because okay, Anus, I just got your question, so let me just take that. Can't we place 1 after 4? Okay, let's see if we can do that or if we cannot do that. 1 after 4. Yes, we could place 1 after 4, but then we also need to make sure that we place it after 3 and after 2 and after 5. Anus, if you are here. So 1 cannot be placed. 1 can only be placed before 0, but not after any of this, because 1 is the predecessor of 3, 3 is the predecessor of 2, 2 is the predecessor of 5, and 1 is also the predecessor of 4. Anus, I hope it's clear. If it's not, send a message again. So here you have this directed graph with 5 nodes. It has first created this adjacency list, and then it has made use of this stack. Okay. So it has made use of this stack for the sake of this visited nodes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So generally nodes here are in number, but nodes might contain their element, but basically node like यसरी नै index गरेर लिइराको हुन्छ. Node 0, node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, node 5. So here in this case it would be this element पनि match भएको छ. So for topological sorting, by making use of a node stack, first it visits the adjacency list ma हेर्छ अनि it then sets visited 0 is equal to true, and then since the list is empty, since the list is empty, it adds it to a stack. एउटा stack add हुन्छ. Similarly, अब यो 0 बाट यो list empty छ. Now it goes to the second item in the list. It goes to the second item in the list. In this second item of the list, it visits one. It's empty, so no more recursion call, and then it sets visited one as true, and then visited one as true, and then it adds it to the stack, node stack. Okay. And similarly with these topological sorting of 2 and 3 visits them. So जुन last मा आउँछ त्यो item लाई चाहिँ यसरी 3 2 भनेर राखिरहन्छ, and at the end you get a stack as this 0 1 3 2 4 5. All of the nodes are visited. All of this will be true, and in the last step, what it does, it prints all element of stack from top to bottom, So Adis?
Yes, sir.
So this is a stack, right?
Yeah.
So print all element of stack from top to bottom in step 6. Which order it will be printed? Kun print huncha, kun paहिले print huncha, kun पछि print huncha stack ko item haru in this step 6.
I know, sir.
Right? What? You are not clear. I don't know if that my speaker has low volume or. Which element will it print first from the stack? While it is printing all element of stack from top to bottom. First ma kun huncha, last ma kun huncha. Okay, could anyone try to answer this in step 6? Vishal?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the stack here is visible, right?
Yes, sir.
When all the element of the stack are printed from top to bottom in step 6,
Yes, sir.
which element will be printed first and which one will be the last? I won't ask in between. First ma print huncha र last ma kun print huncha?
5 होला, so first one 0 last one होला.
Hola is not definite. Just give me one ho or hoina.
So 5 first होला and 0 last होला.
Okay, I'm not taking the answer because hola is not a good answer. Okay? Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay, we've already learned what stack is, right? And we know that we can only work at the top of the stack. Mathillo sabhaibhanda last in first out, right? Last in first out. So the last one to be in here is the 5. So top भनेपछि कस्तो हुन्छ? Think of this as a stack. एउटा यो किताबको stack हो भन्ने कुरा बुझ्नुहोस्. यो चाहिँ तपाईको 0 भन्ने किताब छ, 1 भन्ने किताब छ, 3 भन्ने किताब, 2 4 र 5 भन्ने किताबहरू छन्. र 0 को माथि 1, 1 को माथि 3, 3 को माथि 2, 2 को माथि 4, 4 को माथि 5 राखिएको छ. त्यो stack of a books. Okay, consider this as a stack of a books. If I rotate it this way, I guess it will be more what do you call it? So see, this is a stack of a book. Your table ko bottom ho. This is this surface. 0 book 0, book 1, 3 2 4 5. And then अब किताब निकाल्नु पर्यो भने कुन निकाल्नु पर्छ फर्स्टमा? एउटा निकाल्नु पर्यो भने 5, right? We need to take out 5. अब सबै अब 2 line त्यसै टुलाई डाइरेक्ट तान्न in one order. So above we learned about stack. So top of the stack here, everyone, this is at the top of the stack. So 5 is printed first. 5, 4, then 2, then 3, then 1 and 0. 5, 4, 2, 3, 1 and 0 are printed. 5, 4, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1 and 0 are printed. So in that case, so about topological sort को order के हुन्छ यसमा 5 will be the first or 4 could be the first, no problem, and then 0 and then 2 would come in later. So you see here how topological sorting has been achieved, right? It has made use of a node stack to count or keep track of the nodes that have been visited. It has made use of another stack. This node stack where the nodes are saved after it has been traversed or after it has been worked on from this adjacent list, Okay, so if there's anything else I would like to show it to you. Animated DFS done, this one's done. Okay, so those of you who were not present yesterday, I'm gonna repeat this. So adjacent list and matrix. So let me just conclude with. So here in this algorithm, it has made use of a node queue. Node list is there and node queue. So list, and then for each node v of g in degree को अनुसारले चाहिँ काम गरिएको छ. Go through this. यो तपाईको this algorithm here and then the iterative algorithm for both of the breadth first and depth first search. I will upload this slide today. Rahul, has it been uploaded before?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'll upload it today. So your work is to go through the algorithms today of all these 3 types of search here: BFS, DFS, and topological sorting. So if we repeat that exercise for this graph, this directed acyclic graph here, then some topological sort would be of this node list would topological sort of this directed acyclic graph would give us this node list. Here you can see that the successors only come after those particular. अब fill pan with water पछिको add salt to water always comes in later here. So that's topological sorting. Go through those algorithms, and also there is this reading that you need to do for DFS. So DFS, it makes use of a stack. Stack is last in first out. We all know what a stack is, and DFS is beneficial when finding cycles in a directed graph. Okay. In case of breadth first, it uses FIFO, of course, because Q is a FIFO structure, first in first out, like a checkout line in a grocery store. First person in line gets help first or gets served first. It is beneficial finding the shortest link in between vertices. Okay, when you need to find the shortest path, BFS would be something that would be your choice. Okay, also there is so if you want to know more about this topological sort, I'm sending you this link. Refer to that link, and let me just add this as well. Documents, and then we'll go to DSA, slides, graphs. So there was this question of when, use case of BFS or DFS. So if a tree goes quite deep, BFS may be the best solution because it could have a shorter runtime, unless the solutions occur often, and also very far down in the tree. The opposite also appears true, where if the tree is very wide, DFS may be better. Due to shorter runtime, it sounds like on an average DFS is quicker. Okay. So given there are different BFS sorts गर्ने कि DFS भनेर, so you saw in that previous here that BFS is beneficial when finding the shortest link and DFS is beneficial when finding cycles in a directed graph. So when this question arises, which one's better? This could also be one argument that is reasonably valid. So BFS, DFS in topological order, we've covered these three, and then I've also uploaded the slide. Your algorithm, you need to make sure that you go through them. So that is the end of graph, and not the end of class today, because we are going to look into your attendance. I'm gonna stop the recording since it won't, if the students, if they check in later.